Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl, and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the SMU Mustangs. The Miners will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So SMU's offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just...
Oh, he's got some space. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. The 10. Touchdown Mustangs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot in catching it.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Miners offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You've got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Miners will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? And the Mustangs in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Rich. The quick out. Lowers that, and another broken tackle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
And I feel like the defense needed that stop. Are already giving up a touchdown, early in this football game. They put another drive together, but great job bowling up, getting that third down stop, and hopefully forcing the field goal.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Hold it. Defense.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Second down.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Looking to take a shot. Makes the catch on the left. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Miners are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Under fire. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game.
Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And the Miners line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Rich. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Going to try to get it himself. Turning it on. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. Buys a little time with his feet. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll start this drive firing. Looking for a big play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking for a man, it's Rich. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it on the move. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Offense working from the pistol. Give to the single back.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Stevens. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Duff. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drop it.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got a man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. To throw, it's Rich. Dances away to buy time. Connection to the right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Great job by the QB and the wide receiver understanding what they had to do to get a 1st down. I don't care about the completion. I don't care about getting a certain amount of yards. I got to get that 1st down so I get another set of downs so we can keep this drive alive.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This time he's got his man. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Mustangs looking to convert on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Miners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets it out fast. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air, it's Rich. Going over the top. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And They picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Duff.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run all throughout.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
You know, you don't see a lot of hitch throws against third down, but if you're going to give the receiver access like that, the quarterback's going to take it. That was just way too easy.
Off the RPO, complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gives him a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Takes the easy completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Caught. Didn't pick up a lot. Forward just a few. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Motion from the wideout. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. They're working that left side. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Miners will punt it away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. Fires to the right. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Smith dropping to pass. Buys a little extra time. Look out, he's got room. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rushes on him. Had to get rid of it quickly. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Under fire. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
And that was a dangerous throw. You can tell, didn't really get his feet set, was floating backwards, and what happens, that thing hangs up in the air, and the defense almost had the opportunity to get that pick, but they just dropped the ball, hit him right in the hands, too.
It's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Bringing the heat. He'll throw it. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Miners will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Smith dropping to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He didn't see anyone open, said, no problem, I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Now this offense is back on the field. Pulls it, fired complete. There he goes. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to set up the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dumps it to the back. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Takes the easy one to the back. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Using his feet to buy time. Rolling right and going deep. Wide open downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Mustangs with the 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. Touchdown Mustangs! And the punishment has been extended. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been a...
Turning it on! He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he's going to bring this one out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Evans. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. One more play to pad the stats. Here's the pressure. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have